In the hush between thoughts, there's Whisperbound.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt something and didn't have the words for it? That strange tightness in your chest when someone lets you down, or the quiet joy of a peaceful morning, but you're too distracted to notice it? Here's the truth. No one ever told us growing up. We don't think our way through life, we feel our way through it. But if we don't understand our emotions, if we can't name them, how can we navigate them? That's where Brené Brown's Atlas of the Heart comes in. It's not just a book, it's an emotional map, a guide through 87 emotions and experiences that shape our lives. So today, we're going on a journey into 10 life-changing questions that can unlock connection, healing, courage, and clarity. Let's dive in. What if emotions aren't good or bad, but simply information? We were taught to split emotions into positive and negative. But Brené says, emotions are not binaries. They're data. Emotions are messengers. And if we listen closely, they're telling us something powerful. Stress isn't just pressure. It might be a boundary being crossed. Jealousy? Maybe it's a clue to your unmet potential. Grief? It's love, refusing to leave quietly. When we embrace emotional complexity, we stop fighting what we feel and start understanding it. So here is the question to you. What's an emotion you've been avoiding lately? Could it be trying to tell you something? Can language really change how we feel? Yes, because language gives us access to our emotions. When we can say, I'm disappointed instead of just, I'm fine, we stop bearing the truth and start processing it. Simply naming what you feel, sad, anxious, hopeful, content, can lower its intensity and increase your clarity. Language doesn't just describe our emotions, it shapes them. And when we expand our emotional vocabulary, we expand our emotional intelligence. Try this today. Instead of saying, I'm fine, pick a word that actually describes what you're feeling. Watch what happens. Is vulnerability weakness or your greatest strength? Most of us were taught to tough it out. Don't cry, don't share too much, don't look weak. But Brené flips that upside down. Vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, empathy, and creativity. When we allow ourselves to be seen, fully, honestly, imperfectly, we create space for real connection. That's not weakness, that's bravery. Want to be brave? Be vulnerable. Do you know the difference between shame and guilt? Most people don't. But the difference can be life-changing. Guilt says, I did something bad. Shame says, I am bad. Guilt can push us to do better. Shame shuts us down completely. The path to healing shame is this. Recognize it. Speak it. Bring it into the light because shame thrives in silence. And connection is the antidote. Here is the pro tip. If you ever think, I'm not good enough, pause. Ask, would I say that to a friend? Then speak to yourself like someone you love. Are you offering empathy or just sympathy? Empathy is not fixing. It's not advice. It's sitting with someone and saying, I get it. I felt that too. Brené breaks it down into 4 parts: perspective taking, staying out of judgment, recognizing emotion in others. Communicating that recognition, empathy isn't about having the answers. It's about being willing to feel with someone. And it starts with self-compassion. Are you trying to fit in or truly belong? Here's the difference. Fitting in means changing who you are to be accepted. Belonging means being who you are and still being loved. True belonging doesn't require a costume. It requires courage. Because when you show up as your real self, you risk rejection. But you also open the door to real connection. Write this on a sticky note today. I am not here to perform. I am here to belong. Are you willing to be uncomfortable to grow? Most of us want change, but not the discomfort that comes with it. But Brené says, the willingness to show up, even when we can't control the outcome, changes us. Growth doesn't come from certainty. It comes from showing up anyway. So lean into curiosity. Ask the hard questions. Try, fail, learn, try again. That's how we evolve. So, what's one uncomfortable thing you've been putting off but know you need to face? What is grounded confidence? And how do you build it? Grounded confidence isn't arrogance. It's not loud or flashy. It's quiet, solid, rooted in self-awareness. It means knowing your value, setting boundaries, owning your worth without needing to prove it. This is the kind of confidence that builds trust in yourself and in your relationships. Power affirmation for today. I don't chase approval. I stand in my worth. What power lives in your story? Your story, yes, yours, is data with a soul. When you share your truth, you invite healing. When you listen to others, you build bridges. Telling our stories helps us make sense of pain, find meaning in mess, and connect through shared humanity. And listening, truly listening, is one of the most generous acts of love. Share one moment that changed you. Are you letting joy in or waiting for it to disappear? Have you ever felt a happy moment and immediately imagined it getting taken away? That's foreboding joy. It's fear disguised as protection. But joy isn't a luxury. It's fuel. And the key to joy? Gratitude, noticing what's good, savoring the ordinary, being present for the now. Don't wait for life to be perfect. Joy lives in the imperfections. So here's your joy challenge. Tonight, write down 3 small moments that brought you joy today. Not achievements, not milestones, just moments. Then protect them, revisit them, let joy stay. So now, let me leave you with this. You don't need to master all 87 emotions today. But maybe today, you name one. You share one. You lean into one moment of vulnerability. Or take one deep breath of joy. That's the journey Brené Brown invites us into with Atlas of the Heart. A map not to escape the human experience, but to fully embrace it. And before you go, I'll ask you, which question hit you the hardest today? Which one are you still thinking about? Don't just listen. Reflect, journal. Talk about it with someone you trust. Because real transformation doesn't come from what we know. It comes from what we practice. If this episode sparked something in you, let it ripple. Share it. Because when one person dares to feel deeply and speak honestly, it gives everyone around them permission to do the same. If this touched your soul, like the video, subscribe for more heart-first content. Share it with someone who needs this map. Remember this. You're not too emotional. You're not too sensitive. You're not too much. You're just beautifully, powerfully human. And that is your superpower. Thanks for listening. Until next time, stay kind, stay brave, keep showing up.